famous recipe.
The famous corn recipe. Sports fans. Unsalted butter, fresh yellow sweet corn, and kosher salt. No sugar. No Jolly Green Giant. So yeah, tonight, Zach, we're doing veal piccata. We got veal short loin, which is the loin and the tenderloin. That's a beautiful color. And then we're doing fresh halibut from Alaska. Flown in at 3 o'clock yesterday morning. We're going to make this with Beurre Blanc, and we're going to make this piccata style, which is shallots, garlic, capers, Veal Demi-Glace. And yeah, we're going to show you how to make that tonight. So, sports fans, the gelato thing, we're going to change it up a little bit here at Medusa. You know, with labor the way it is, and just all the maintenance and work that the gelateria takes, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to keep the store. We're going to sell our take-home food and pastries, and we're going to allow you to order for parties. But the gelato, selling it by the cup, we're going to get away from that, and we're going to sell it by the pint and the quarts. It just makes more sense for us to do it that way, financially and time-wise. I was putting in a lot of hours to make sure it always looked beautiful, and it wasn't paying off.
I cleared the salads. I'm going to go get them some more wine, but you're good to go.
So we're going to do private dinners. We're going to do the take-home store. We're going to do some private catering on the side, and we're going to do some private parties. You know, we were going to do a 14-seat counter-style restaurant, but I'm worried about staff. I didn't do this to get back into the restaurant business. You know, I missed cooking, but I didn't miss all the headache that came with the restaurant. So I'm still going to do what I do. I'm going to make great food for you to take home, but I'm not going to be doing a restaurant, and I'm not going to be doing a gelateria. So after a year and a half, we're starting to figure out what seems to be the most popular thing. And it seems like, by the way, on this veal, we're going to season it lightly with some salt, pepper. Then we do a light dredge and flour. And then that way I can continue to do my specialty dinners. You know, another reason why I don't want to do the restaurant is I don't have all the equipment. I don't have the wood grill because it requires a separate hood. And I don't have that ability to do it here. I can't bring a wood grill into this restaurant without having to put a new hood in. And I know that people are going to be upset when they can't get lamb chops or Greek ribs. You know, and I don't want to have to explain nightly why they can't get their favorite things from Medusa. So that's why I think the private party is going to work out better for me, because I'll be able to do a hands-on special dinner still, and I won't get overwhelmed with all the prep that it requires. Yes.
Is it pronounced Valpolicella, that wine?
Valpolicella.
Okay.
That's my daughter, Zania. She's doing such a great job. Zach, my videographer, he's on the camera. He's the guy that's been doing all the great Facebook and social media stuff. And, you know, any businesses out there want to steal them from me for a few, we've agreed that was okay. But he's mine, first and foremost, because we're going to be doing a cookbook. We're going to be writing a Medusa cookbook, and we're going to be putting those recipes on CDs as well. So you'll have the recipe book with pictures and written recipes, and then in the back of the cookbook we're going to have the 3-minute version of that recipe, so you can actually see what it looks like. This is the fresh halibut from Alaska, flown in this morning, 3 o'clock. I lightly seasoned it with my house seasoning. We got it on a medium olive oil heat. Now to get this veal piccata going. Now these veal cutlets I cut off of a short loin. They cook very quickly. I mean, like less than 30 seconds. There we go. So I'm serving 6 people tonight. And you know, that's another thing about this private dinners is I get to cook in my kitchen to order for them. You know, it's as special as me being at their house, but I've got all my equipment and seasonings and everything here. This was my most popular dish at Medusa. You know, most piccatas are made with white wine, capers, and a little bit of butter, but mine has Veal Demi-Glace, shallots, garlic, and you're going to see how I make it. You know, if you notice, this veal is still a little bit rare. That fish is almost done, so I'm going to turn the heat off and let that after heat finish it off. Like I told you, I got 6 people, so I have my orders. Make sure you shake these off, so otherwise you'll get a bunch of burned flour in that pan, and that's not really appetizing. You want to flip these when that blood starts to come to the top. So now for the halibut, we're going to make a little Beurre Blanc. Shallots, a little bit of garlic. High heat. Piccata sauce, ironically, starts out the same way. Dry that out. Put a little bit of oil in there just to get that sizzling. Little trick in the hotels with the Beurre Blanc is to use a little heavy cream to stabilize it, keeps it from breaking. A little black pepper, a little black pepper, a little salt, capers. veal glace. This is reduced veal stock. It's jelly-like because it's all that gelatin from reduction. That's what makes my veal piccata different than anybody else's. I use Veal Demi-Glace. Gives you a nice spread those out because they're pretty hot. Now when you make any butter sauce, the butter has got to be absolutely cold. I want you to put these veal in a circle, okay? Make sure you wear some gloves for that, honey. 5. I got them in orders already. Can you grab me a spoon for tasting? Black ones, maybe a handful. Now the corn, just butter, kosher salt. We cook that last. The plates were in the oven, so they're nice and hot. See how this sauce is starting to reduce? See this Beurre Blanc? That's getting close. Very cold butter. Notice how I have that on half of the heat there. Checking for seasoning. It's perfect. The Beurre Blanc is close. I'm turning the heat off for the veal sauce because I'm going to let the heat from this saute pan finish melting it. All right, scooper. Okay. You might want to hold that with a towel, it's warm. Okay. That's our Beurre Blanc. See how it's thickening? It needs seasoning. A little more salt. A touch of my hot sauce just to give it a little spark. All right, we're going to turn the heat off on this and we're going to swirl until the rest of that butter is melted. Otherwise, we risk breaking it. Now we're going to go over and put this on the veal. Not too much, it's very rich between that veal glace and the butter. Put a little bit of herbs on top of the rice, honey. You know, it takes 3-4 people to do this properly. Another reason why I can't do a restaurant. I just don't have enough hands. And you know what? There's not a lot of guys out there that want to learn how to cook like this anymore. This is dinosaur cuisine. All right, the corn is just hot. It's not even cooked. You can go ahead and go out with the dinners. These are scraps for my crew.
Have a little over there.
It's ready, thank you. That corn is still crispy. It's continuing to cook before it goes out. That's the secret to my corn. I get it really hot, I don't cook it. By the time it gets to the table, it's cooked.